which is, that is 8 sets in favor of ConCon. So if you are betting on upsets, this is the upset to bet on out of all of the matches we're seeing today.
That is a rough scoreline. But you know what? If anybody can rewrite the storylines, it is Deltaforce. Every time I get to watch this man at the Fusion Locals, which again, y'all check those out Monday nights. They're fantastic. He always has something crazy up his sleeve. He always finds a way to beat his opponents in the end. And C10 for a reason.
Yeah. And it's also awesome to just see any Link representation ever. Because there's not a lot of people playing this character anymore. There was some day one believers who were like, man, you know, this character's going to be awesome. We got bomb combos. We got C4, but it's an item. That's so cool. And then after like 2 days, most people were like, oh, this character's really bad, actually. But you still got the believers. You got Deltaforce here showing why this character could be so cool. But which time, oh, Bayonetta is just as scary as she was. Especially in the late game meta of Ultimate.
Oh man, the spacing, so good from Deltaforce there. That's what I'm talking about. You're worried about that up B out of shield from ConCon. Very aware of how to pilot his character in this matchup. Also, I was looking around in the background to see what's going on here. I believe these guys, like, you are right about the set count, but they have not played in over a year.
That is correct. I also saw that from what I saw, which does mean there's a lot of potential for, you know, these players to have changed around playstyles, characters, mains, all different types of things to assess each other on a new level. The other thing that I believe has changed is Deltaforce is now on the New Jersey PR at 10th.
Yeah,
as of
10th on the PR.
Weeks ago.
It's almost like these seeders know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's almost like the Cedars looked at the New Jersey PR and went, interesting.
That's crazy.
A New Jersey tournament looking at the New Jersey PR? Unheard of.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. I do think that this is a frustrating matchup for Link. Like many matchups, this character has some weaknesses, we'll say. Meanwhile, Bayonetta has been consistently on the rise since the game came out.
Yeah, I almost want to call her a bit of an anti-meta character. You see her come out a lot against a lot of the top tiers, which does lead to instances like this where Link, very definably not a top tier, has some chances to hold his own and kind of get a little crazy with it.
And he can catch you off guard as well. Like, sure, everybody knows the Elite Smash Link matchup, but do you know the offline?
That was awesome. That was awesome. Come on. You're taking the bomb throw from somebody else, drifting into it, and then detonating yourself so you can tech that? That's awesome, dude. And the up throw gonna secure the stock there as well. I've just received word that Lentini's power went out, so I will be taking solo comms for a second here while we wait for that to come back. So, going into what is the Bayonetta's last stock here. Now going to even it up with that up air. And yeah, we're getting back into the swing of things here. Deltaforce doing a nice job to play this kind of keep-out game with projectiles. I love the Twitch comment. Deltaforce is the only person who convinces me that Link maybe doesn't suck. That's accurate, yeah. A lot of people not fans of this character, but man. You see things like what this Bayonetta's doing, and you can definitely understand why. Combos after combos coming out. Delta finally going to find feet on the ground, get something going, but no. Turned right back around into ConCon's combo. He's going to get a little bit of something going on with that boomerang into forward air. Nice cover. But Gun's going to break it up and do a lot of damage at the same time. Does get the bomb back out before getting back to stage. Trying to play around it, trying to use it. It is some of the best kill pressure that Link has available. Another good catch into the tomahawk grab there as well. Doing a lot to get some pressure onto ConCon here. The bomb not quite going to hit, but ConCon's still kind of trapped in the corner. Is going to be able to get out with the APK. But now we're in a bit of a scramble. Both players on high percent in last stock. The back air is going to take it, though, and that will be Deltaforce losing game 1. ConCon gonna keep the set history running the way it's always been. Okay, Lentini is fully out of power. Oh no. Getting worse by the minute. Okay. Well, I can do solo comms. That's alright, folks. Or maybe Uber's gonna hop on or something. Regardless, we're getting into game 2 here. Starting off still on PS2, still with the same mains, just running it back out of nothing changing. You gotta love it. See what changes with this game 2, though. Both players gotta be able to, you know, get some feet going underneath them, get some ground going. Nice up tilt here coming out from ConCon, gonna break up the momentum and pace of things. 87%, my bad, at the moment. Really well done here. Almost no percent on the Bayonetta 2. You gotta be looking out for that kind of thing. ConCon really running with momentum, trying to get that forward smash going, but not quite gonna find it. Deltaforce still hanging on to this stock here, but needs to find some momentum to keep things going well. And that bat within gonna break things up as well. Man, ConCon really doing a run of show here. Not quite gonna get that witch time. Deltaforce has found some pretty good ground to stand on here. 140%. You see that weight that Link has, also going for the reversed upbeat, trying to get a cheesy little stock that way. Down tilt to launch the bomb. What else can we find here? ConCon gonna get control of the bomb and throw it off stage, and up tilt to break things up. 160 on the Link. That's just rage at this point. Not gonna get that grab, just ever so slightly gonna get pushed back by the boomerang, and that matters. The boomerang as well gonna catch the jump high, and ConCon getting caught in a bit of a jungle of projectiles here. Up B not quite gonna hit it though, and that has a lot of end lag. Deltaforce going down with the first stock here. 2 minutes into the match. This match is going a lot slower than game 1. And you can see the patience turning around for the up tilt. Didn't have any rage, so no kill power behind it. You can see, yeah, that's the main thing that Deltaforce is trying to go for here. Seeing that as the best kill option at the moment, it looks like. And you can see, still playing the spacing game, does get the grab, does go for the forward throw again, reset the stage situation. Wants to reset bomb as well, is going to find a hit with it, but not going to be able to get off of it. Side B, going to be doing some work, but the back air into up tilt will be what confirms the kill.
Yeah, it looks pretty solid there, Weimer, as we get to see Deltaforce start to wind his way back into this game number 2. A matchup he's notorious to really, really dislike as part of just being a heavyweight character and being a very combo-able character against one of the characters with the best combo states in the game, like Bayonetta.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to see another forward smash going a bit wide here. ConCon does have a pretty good lead, but Deltaforce trying to break into it.
He was cutting it up right there. A couple air dodge reads, even with bats within, saving Connor from some big damage, catching the bomb and finding the clank with the up tilt. Man, all these scramble situations falling into Deltaforce's way. He's looking very solid in order to bring this way back. The bats within is not going to save him, sending him right down to straight down to the floor because he was mid-air with the bats within. Finds the forward air to close out that stock. This is a classic Bayo scenario, finding the percent lead but still losing the stock first.
Yeah,
also high on
now. Go ahead.
No, I'm here too now because we apparently had a power outage for our previous caster. So hi, it's Ubel and Weimer taking away for the next couple sets here.
Yeah. All right. Bit of a crazy scenario, but we've landed on our feet, much like Deltaforce has really coming back in this game too here. 58% on ConCon, still unanswered on the second stock.
Yeah. Looking pretty solid here. You just never want to overextend against Bayonetta, but that is exactly what Deltaforce is doing. As soon as he committed forward onto that ledge trap, trying to hit something like a ledge hang or a double jump from ledge, that was where it all fell apart, left him scrambling, left him losing that stock, and percent leads can fly by the wayside really quickly against Bayonetta. You have to lock down this ledge, and he will, going early with the bomb toss, confirming after recognizing the connection. Nice hit confirmed from Deltaforce, bringing us to a 1-1 set count.
Absolutely, you gotta love to see it. Deltaforce really firing back in that game 2 there after what seemed like kind of a shaky game 1 to start us off.
Yeah, this conversion in advantage state right here, like playing the platform, jumping off, a little bit overzealous for sure, but the fact that Deltaforce was able to bring things back early and cement a percent lead against Bayo forced Connor to inevitably try and find a way in and find a way to open up Deltaforce, which is something that Link is best at, playing the keep away game, being that mobile tank that is so hard to find any sort of solid hit.
Yeah, and we're going into game 3 here. Our first stage switch up, going to small battlefield instead of PS2, but ConCon, this might be the counter pick, but Deltaforce is making it look like it's the Link one.
Oh, that was funny. Using the, because he hit the bomb with that up tilt, it acted as an active hitbox against the neutral tech. It didn't lead to anything, but it's nice to see that coverage there. And playing the platforms, especially on stages like Pokemon Stadium or small battlefield, is half the battle against majority of the characters, particularly aerial-based ones like Bayonetta can be.
Yeah, ConCon has done a really good job evening up the percents here. That forward tilt, whoa, gonna catch that air dodge though. Or, roll, excuse me, air dodge, what am I talking about?
That's tough.
And that will lead to ConCon stock.
That's super tough. Bayonetta's upwards air dodge is notoriously pretty bad, but to lose your jump and minimize all of your recovery options into just one solid SD is certainly a rough place to be, especially since Deltaforce is confirming off of everything here, Weimer. Like, no slouch whatsoever. And all of these 2 and 3 pieces are finding their mark.
Yeah, every single hit matters here, and ConCon, whoa. Unlucky detonation of the bomb right there to put Deltaforce back into a neutral reset. Not quite going to get the grab there, and now ConCon has some advantage that can turn into a stock if you do things right, but Deltaforce, no, breaking through the neutral first.
Driving back away, playing on the platforms route. This should be enough to back air. He does find the conversion. No problems there with it. The Bayonetta's premier confirmed, but I mean, as classic as a combo there is, you lose a stock, drop from Halo into kill move. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely potential for ConCon to make some crazy things happen. I've seen Bayonettas do crazier in New Jersey, and just like that, a missed tech, and that will get you straight to an even game. All of a sudden, this game 3 got a lot spicier, Uble.
Yeah, well, losing the double jump, missing the tech, like, if there was a way that could go wrong, it absolutely did for Deltaforce. Suddenly, even game 3, last stock, near 0%. Some of these single hit wars will be in the favor of Link, but one heal slide can transform everything.
Yeah, gonna get a good grab here. Both players playing a lot more careful in this neutral. Know what is on the line. Know that there is a top 32 winner side spot waiting for whoever takes this, and the game is slowing down as a result.
Okay, going back and forth. Again, these single hits, right? Just the small ball game that Link can control. A powerful nair, boomerang being able to find its way back. The autonomy that is bomb, but everything can transform in an instant against Bayonetta with a solid combo tree. Fortunately, Connor just hasn't been able to find that defining hit, like whether it be a heel slide, an ABK, nothing that's led to more than just a couple witch twists and an air dodge away from Deltaforce.
Yeah, you can see these nairs coming out constantly. ConCon, if breaks through all the projectiles, there is worlds where you can get these combos going, but Deltaforce is throwing out every possible thing to keep the wall up. But you broke with that up B, and ConCon not quite going to be able to get the combos off of it. Deltaforce still in dominant control right now.
I feel like there's the universe where Deltaforce lost because of that air and up B, just barely whiffing your a major connection that high up should be a death sentence if you find the right hit as ConCon. Either way, he's got control of the bomb, getting rid of it and finding an ABK out of the corner, but good SDI up allows Deltaforce to survive. It's critical percentages here for Connor. He cannot make any more mistakes.
Yeah, I think we're getting near the point where Link up throw starts to kill, and obviously you've got a lot of other kill options right now that you can see Deltaforce throwing out. No longer trying to play the boxing game, instead trying to play up close and personal, find these kill options, and take this game and set, but the dash attack gonna go wide in an arrow to break up some combo potential, but ConCon still finds it anyway. We're at kill percent for both players now, Uble.
The ledge play is everything, but Connor surrenders it, not trying to take any risks. Going for the reverse up tilt, trying to read a roll, instead hits the bats within. Up throw should be closing out stocks. Up tilt should be closing out stocks. He whiffs both of them and loses all of that advantage. He's playing ledge, decides to take a huge risk and misses that as well. Both players floundering. The spaghetti is all over the place, and yet both players are surviving through it all. No confirms left on this link. It is just a matter of who finds the hit first.
Oh my god, this is about as close as you can get. Both players are looking for it. That up B not going to go wide. Oh my god, what is it going to be? The air dodge, the anti-climax of all endings, but it will go the way of Deltaforce. Gonna break the curse on the record, going 3-10 rather than 2-10.
You said it, Weimer. The anticlimax of all endings. What the heck? Come on. That was such tense neutral. Like, I mean, forget the bowl. Like, the pasta was on the floor, but that's what made it so interesting to see who was able to recover, who was able to figure out the way and the habits that both players were exposing. That was a godlike recovery, by the way.
That was incredible. That was incredible.
Like, just premier play in the scramble is what separates the top-tier players from the mid-tier players. And both players were scrambling quite a bit in the end, but at the end of the day, it was Deltaforce who made less mistakes. And I think that's kind of a big way to look at the game sometimes. Play into it so that you get more the interaction and you get the neutral exchange for later, not always trying to find the Hail Mary immediately like Connor seemed to be going for as the lead got more and more dire and the position got more and more out of hand.
Yeah, I love your approach on that. Less mistakes, because that is sometimes what it just boils down to, especially when you get to those tense situations that we saw there last stocks. I mean, part of the reason that kind of ended in an anticlimax is, you know, you just get a little crazy. You don't hit that air dodge fast enough because you're too tense. You don't want to make a mistake. And unfortunately, that's the thing that kills you.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Opal. How you doing?
Feeling pretty good. Unfortunately, Lentini suffered a power outage, so I'll be here to carry you through the rest of this block and then through the remainder of the evening with Jellyfish here in the Scarlet Classic venue, which the Scarlet Classic 9 is turning out to be a phenomenal event.